Oh, sorry, I should probably eat my lunch later. I'm Anna Bond, and I am doing my presentation on This is the Way We Eat Our Lunch by Edith Bayer and Steve Bjorkman. And this is a picture book, and I'm going to start off by talking a little bit about what picture books need to have in order to be a good picture book. And in picture books, the illustrations correspond to the story, and the illustrations complement the setting, plot, and mood of the story. And also, the illustrations enhance characterization, and it needs to be a plot that appeals to children. I think that this picture book is a wonderful example of a picture book, and I'm going to show you why. Now, start off by reading this page because I really love this one. It says, Manitoba, Canada. In the prairie winter storm, soup makes Pete feel snug and warm. And what this book does is it has, on each page, it has a child from somewhere around the world, and it says what they're eating for lunch. So it talks about different cultures and different places around the world. So you have culture and geography all in one. And I love how it has different things that children in the United States will be familiar with and things that they're not familiar with. And one thing that they are familiar with is soup. Now, the great thing about these pictures is they really do complement the story because there's snow on the ground outside, which shows that they're up north and it gets cold in the winter. And he's wearing a sweater, but it also has the nice warm color, the yellow on the sweater, which makes you feel all warm, and you get the idea of Pete being snug and warm because he's eating soup. And then in another picture, it says, and in Queensland, Steve and Stu have a backyard barbecue. And this is in Australia. So they're having a barbecue. And I love how in the picture it shows his hat, showing that it's hot outside, he needs something to protect his head, and it shows the barbecue in case somebody doesn't know what a barbecue looks like. And there's different kinds of barbecues, but that's a good example of one. So the pictures really do correspond to the story. They show what the words are saying, and they also show the setting very well. And you don't get to know the characters very well in this book because they're children from all over the world, but the way you do get to know them is by looking at their pictures. And you can see that the pictures really do give a good example of showing that Steve and Sue are happy to be having a barbecue. So it really does help the characterization and the mood. Now, I think that this is a great plot that appeals to children because you have children all over the world, and all of them eat lunch. And so children are interested in what other children are doing. And another thing that I love about this book is the fact that it has a map at the back of the book that shows where all the different children that it talks about are in the world. And it also talks about the different meals that they eat and what they are, and describes them in case children don't know what it is that the other children around the world are eating. And I think that this is an absolutely wonderful picture book, and you should all read it and add it to your collection. It's one that I just recently learned about, and I'm really excited about it. I don't know if you can tell that by my video. And I really hope you enjoyed this video.